All right, so eggs Blackstone. I've actually never made this variation of like an eggs Bennedict before. Super simple. Got some vine ripe tomatoes. We're just gonna slice them up. Keep them pretty thick. Just remove the core. Thick slices. One of the things I love about this knife, it has this tapered edge. This is my new knife, Soigné, made by Tasky. It is for sale, so if you guys want to check it out, in my description box or the link in bio. But you can use the tip similar to like a paring knife. Very cool feature of this knife. And if you want, you can get rid of the stub end. Just gonna lay this on a sheet tray. Do some sliced garlic. We're just gonna place some of the sliced garlic right on top of the tomatoes. Fresh oregano on top as well. Good amount of salt, black pepper, and then a good splash of olive oil. And then you're gonna roast these in an oven that's set to low broil or about 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes, just until the sugars come out. The garlic is nice and roasted, as well as the tomatoes, and they'll be ready to go. All right, now it's time for the hollandaise sauce. I get to work with these lovely eggs, pasture raised blue eggs. I actually used to raise the chickens that would make these blue eggs. They're called Easter egg chickens. This is a wonderful product. Pasture raised, mobile coops, meaning they get to move them around the property while they raise them. And a lot of times, farms that have these style of chickens really love their chickens. They take care of their chickens with high priority. And Utopian is a great product. I'm gonna crack some egg yolks. Separate the whites from the yolks. Nice and rich, have good bounce to them. Very healthy chickens. Just give these a whisk, put them on the double boiler. You're just getting the yolks hot enough to melt the butter as it emulsifies into the fat. You don't have to use clarified butter for hollandaise. It is a bit more stable. That's maybe more for a commercial kitchen preparation. So you don't have to worry about clarifying your butter ahead of time if you don't want to make too much of a fuss. And just continue this process until you have a thick, rich sauce. And then you can finish cooking it over the double boiler for another minute or two until it thickens up. I'd say bring it up to about 130, 140 degrees Fahrenheit. And I feel like that kind of sets the sauce to where it's really a stable egg-based sauce. Now I like to finish my hollandaise at the end with seasonings. So a little bit of salt, some lemon, and that is a very beautiful hollandaise sauce. Just look at that, beautiful, nice and airy, thick, rich. You can obviously add some cayenne pepper, very traditional to add that to hollandaise sauce. But I'm actually gonna finish this with some Korean chili flakes towards the end. Pour that into a container or a pot, just like this. Cover and leave in a warm spot in your kitchen. And one of the things I love to do when I'm done making béarnaise or hollandaise sauce is just smear the bowl with a piece of bread and enjoy. That is a treat. You just don't want it to go to waste, right? Why would you let this go to waste? All right, now it's time for the bacon. So get my pan on medium to high heat, and then I'm gonna render it down until it's sort of chewy / crispy. So this looks pretty good. This is what I'm shooting for. A little chewy, a little crispy. Transfer it to a tray with some paper towels. Blot off any of that excess grease. And I'm gonna add a good knob of butter to the pan. Get that nice and melted. And I'll be frying off some more of these beautiful blue eggs from Utopian Farms. Really wonderful eggs to work with. It's just starting to bubble. Give it a few bastes to cover the yolk. All right, so the tomatoes should be ready to go. Oh yeah, look at these. Sweet, roasted. That's gonna be beautiful on the sandwich. All right, I think it's time to assemble the eggs Blackstone. Toasted ciabatta. A few of the tomatoes. A few pieces of that crispy, chewy bacon. And that beautiful fried poached egg. Hollandaise to finish. Some chives, Korean chili flake, black pepper. And that is a beautiful eggs Blackstone. Oh, wow. The roasted tomatoes really make this super special. The hollandaise is pretty amazing. When you pair it with the tomato, it is quite special. If you guys enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, comment down below. Check out Utopian Farms, get some good eggs, and I'll see you guys next time with another recipe. Later, folks.